stay with me, live with me. And you can get you a job in Chicago and you can do what you gotta do. But then at some point, your house gets full and you got to stop. And at some point, you have to say, what I said 2 years ago about any Washington can come stay.
Family, I'm going to say it and I'm going to be plain. Celebrities cannot be the voices. Celebrity needs to be quiet. I hated the Revolt Conference. They made us look like we can't even have a discussion about how to fix us amongst us. Imagine white people. Imagine Donald Trump. Imagine if there was Bill Gates or any white person that wanted to put $1 trillion in the black community. Imagine if there's a white person that said, hey, I feel sorry for slavery. I'm JP Morgan. I'm motherfucking Wells Fargo. My family got rich on slaves. I'm ready to put $1 trillion in the black community. And then our black celebrities get on there and argue what to do with the money. They'll be like, they can't even decide together? I'm going to teach you something. Back in the day, athletes had summits. Bill Russell, who else? Jim Brown. Y'all seen the picture. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Muhammad Ali. They got up there and they said, there's a lot going on right now. We standing together as black athletes. Brother Malcolm and Brother Martin are talking good things, and we support those brothers. They didn't get on TV and say, hey, Bill, I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm a Muslim. I think motherfucking Malcolm is the way. And then Bill Russell said, no, I'm a Southern man from Georgia. I think Martin the way. They didn't get on TV and argue against each other. Now, let me give you the reason why I say it has to be a common man. And let me make a simple statement. I'm not saying... You see how they trying to do me? See how they trying to do me? I left my garage because sometimes I think it's my motherfucking cable, but it's not. What I'm trying to say is Candace Owens is famous for talking about politics and how they relate to black people. That's how you know her. T.I. is famous for rapping. That's like me going to ask LeBron James, hey, LeBron, can you tell me what I should do with my mom about her liver cancer? And he said, well, you know, I'm LeBron James and I agree with Dr. Sebi in holistic medicine. And then I said, well, I want to know what Carmelo Anthony thinks. And Carmelo Anthony said, I think you should put your mama on goddamn chemotherapy. Candace Owens, she's famous. Now, let me tell you why it has to be a common man and not a celebrity. Let me break it down. First of all, if we sitting at a table talking, I'm not going to be able to focus with you talking to me and you got steak, lobster with shrimp on your plate and I got hot dogs and noodles over here. I can't really focus on what you're saying because I'm eyeing your steak too hard. I can't focus on what you're saying because I'm eyeing your $50 watch too hard. I can't focus on what you're saying. Common man got to talk for the common man. I can't focus on what you saying, T.I. You got a steak and I got a hot dog. You pulled up in a Maserati and I caught an Uber here. I can't really focus on what you saying because we haters by nature. Now, let me get it on. Let me get it on. Black people care about shining and pageantry. Egypt was a nation that ruled the world, who had millions of slaves and enslaved millions of their own people to build statues and tombs of themselves. Meanwhile, a white man was marching 120,000 people across the land, kicking ass, taking names. Got to Egypt, and Egypt couldn't defend itself. Egypt could not defend itself because they spent more time looking good than having an army. Now, in the very same way, black people spend more time looking good. See, the Revolt Conference looked good. And I'm not telling blacks what to do with their money at all. I'm saying that we as common people don't need celebrities to speak for us. Celebrities don't live the life that we live. Now, let me teach you something. How does a common man like Marcus Garvey, who was alive when Duke Ellington was alive? How does a common man like Marcus Garvey get known nationwide? Because he was talking what the people felt. What Marcus Garvey was saying, the entire nation felt him. Now imagine Duke Ellington come in, Now I know Marcus Garvey is talking a lot of stuff. Or Louis Armstrong or whoever. Now I know he's talking a lot of good stuff, but I'm Louis Armstrong and what I got to say is more important than Marcus Garvey. Imagine motherfucking Malcolm X speaking on the issues of black power and James Brown come in, hey, Malcolm X, I know you know what you're doing, but hey, let me do it. Imagine fucking Bill Cosby interrupting Martin Luther King. These leaders, common men, rose, and you know Martin Luther King not for singing. You don't know Martin Luther King for preaching. You don't know Malcolm X for singing and preaching and dancing. There's nothing wrong with celebrating celebrities, but that's what we should do. Celebrities have their place in life. If they canceled football, black men would go crazy. Celebrities have their place. Imagine if we didn't get no new music. We would go crazy. Celebrities have their place. Their place is just not being the voice of a fucking movement. That's just what I'm saying. Celebrities have their place. Muhammad Ali had money. He helped with his money, and he had a platform. And Muhammad Ali always said, everything I say come from Elijah Muhammad through the motherfucking prophet Malcolm X. Everything Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali said, Muhammad Ali, what you think about this? Well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us. Who better than Ali? Why was Ali able to defer to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying, why when they asked Ali what he thought about black issues, the first thing Ali was saying, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us. Now, what I'm finna say, I was taught this. This is my leader. And our national spokesman is Malcolm X. Why can Muhammad Ali say that? Killer Mike and T.I. should have been supporting Candace Owens. Because as it relates to being known for talking that talk, Candace Owens been talking that talk. We ain't saying we got to agree with her. You ain't got to agree with her. They both saying the same things. I watched it. Killer Mike is saying, hey, now I'm a common man. I'm going to make it plain for you. Killer Mike is saying, let me show you how stupid that debate was. And got people talking about people getting shut down, using young folk hip-hop colloquial terms. Oh, shit, he shut her down. You don't need to be saying that. Where's the level of maturity at during the debate? Now, let me show you how both motherfuckers are stupid. Killer Mike is saying, hey, I'm saying blacks need to say Republican or Democrat. Whichever one of y'all gonna give us the most shit and make our life better, that's who we fucking with. And Candace Owens is saying, I'm saying the Democrats done fucked us over for years and we should try the Republicans out. Now we got two parties. Now watch this. They up there arguing. He shut her down. They arguing. Watch this. Killer Mike. Fuck whatever party that does the most for us. Candace Owens. Fuck with the Republican Party because the Democrats ain't done shit for us. Now let me show you where the common man like me come in. A baby who's 6 months old, you can put one piece of chocolate in this hand and 3 pieces of chocolate in this hand. And a 3-month-old baby will crawl to the hand with the most chocolate in it. Why are y'all talking about that? Why are y'all talking about that? As if motherfuckers don't know we need to fuck with who gives us the most. Idiots. Now, secondly, not Candace Owens, because she rose from the dust speaking this talk. These guys just started talking about politics, not to mention that they just want to be seen. Now, let's talk about this for a second. Why are we talking about welfare publicly? There was a black bank in Chicago where everybody went in and put their money in. They raised over like $2 million in like 6 months. And the government, well, the bank got shut down. I don't know how it got shut down. It just got shut down. Now, what if the people that's watching, like COINTELPRO, was watching Martin Luther King, Ali, Malcolm, everybody. What if COINTELPRO is watching T.I. and Killer Mike? Watching Diddy. What if they say, you know what? If hip-hoppers talk about voting and get into politics too much, this is changing the whole landscape of politics. I think we need to kill P. Diddy. I think we need to stop this now. Because the reason John Lennon was killed, because John Lennon was a star. Let me give you some U.S. history and I'm going to teach you something. Then I'm going to get on immigration. I'm going to talk about welfare, then immigration. John Lennon was a star. Let me write that down. Welfare, then immigration. John Lennon was a star during the time that America lowered its voting age from 21 to 18. John Lennon was the biggest motherfucker going when America said you can be 18 to vote. Now what you have is Nixon running for president as a Republican, and he was running against a Democrat. I forget the motherfucking name. That don't matter. Nixon was running for president. I think it was Ford. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Nixon running for president as a Republican. He running against a Democrat. John Lennon was Democratic. Every city that Nixon had a Republican National Convention in, John Lennon threw a concert. So when Nixon pull up to Chicago or Miami or New York or anywhere big, this is the Republican National Convention. This is the first year people 18, 19, and 20 get to vote. No one showed up at Nixon's joint. No one showed up at Nixon's Republic National Convention that was 18, 19, and 20 because they was at the John Lennon concert. So they killed John Lennon. How you know they won't do Killer Mike like that? Since y'all always talking about COINTELPRO. Why don't they be quiet? Secondly, this is no slight to anybody. I love everybody what they're doing. T.I., I'm not bringing your life into it. I'm going to get on welfare and immigration. T.I., you showed us on your TV show that you can't raise a straight boy. So you shut up. T.I., you showed us on your TV show that you cannot raise a straight boy. We can't do nothing with you. Killer Mike, if we had to run a half a mile to get to the guns, we cannot use you. Be quiet. Killer Mike, if you were dying, hanging off a ledge, you could not do one pull-up to save your life or your family's life. Killer Mike, if you were hanging off a ledge and you had to do one pull-up to save your wife's life, y'all are gone. So I can't use you. I can't use you. I can't use you. That's why I don't like the idea of celebrities. Now, as far as welfare is concerned, we don't need to be talking about welfare in the way they talking about welfare. We need to be talking about welfare in a way that's like, look, since we getting all this welfare, what we gonna do is stack these goddamn welfare checks and these child support checks. See, that's what I need T.I. to do. I need his celebrity. See, if T.I. pulled up at McDougal Terrace projects in my city, if T.I. pulled up at any projects with him and Tiny, and T.I. went outside and said, yo, check this out. I'm a match y'all. I ain't trying to be divorced because I'm a celebrity. I'm eating steak and lobster and y'all eating goddamn hot dogs. I'm blinging, y'all not. So it's hard for y'all to sit across and have a conversation with me. But T.I. said, look, I got Tiny out here. We know y'all get them welfare checks every month. Now, look, some of these project housing things got 300, 400, 500 women in it. T.I. said, hey, look, check this out, man. Y'all ladies, when y'all get y'all child support check this month, y'all take 50 and put it aside. 50 times 500, that's 3 zeros, that's 25,000. I'ma match it. We're gonna get us a little grocery store over here. We're gonna get us some going so y'all don't have to go up to the Arab man. We're gonna have this store right here. You see what I'm saying? If Killer Mike said, hold on, look at here, since he the finance man, Killer Mike said, look at here now, ladies. I know y'all get 6-7 grand a month for your welfare check. From your you get 6 grand from your income tax. We're gonna get y'all to give $100 a piece from y'all income tax. Let's capitalize. Let's not talk about which candidate gonna get rid of welfare. Motherfucker, we don't want to get rid of welfare. We don't want to be hungry. We don't want to be starving. We just want to do a little bit better. You know, T.I. Dope Boy, Trap Museum. Hey, look, all the big dope boys over here. Look, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna throw a big concert. I want all the dope boys in the hood to pull up. Look, pull up, goddamn, we gonna floss. Y'all gonna get to be on stage with me, T.I. This gonna be Atlanta Dope Boy video, whatever, and everybody give $100. You see what I'm saying? Now, welfare, immigration. Let's talk about immigration. They talked about immigration. I'm breaking it down. I'm going Killer Mike versus Candace Parker because they seem to be the most intelligent up there. I keep saying Candace Parker, Candace Owens. Candace Owens says, illegal immigration is a big problem. Get them the fuck out of here. They're taking black jobs. Killer Mike said, I agree with her. They are taking black jobs. Get them the fuck out of here. But Killer Mike said if you make strict immigration laws, Haitians, Dominicans, Africans won't be able to come. And I say, fuck them too. I don't give a fuck about a Haitian, a Dominican, or African coming over here. They have their own country, their own problems to worry about. Now, get what I'm saying. If anybody get a food stamp, a welfare check, a job, a fucking back piece of bread cut in half with none but mustard, you thought you had some bologna to fry. But if you got a back piece of bread with none but mustard on it, I want niggas getting it first. I want black men getting it first. Because when you think about it, they keep talking about Akon himself. Akon himself said when he went to put electricity in Africa, he had to borrow money from the Chinese. So that throws Africa out the window for me. When Akon wanted to put electricity in his own country, he had to borrow. He got a $1 billion credit line from the Chinese. So Africans, what are you talking about? Y'all got all the fucking gold, oil, diamond, resource. So y'all want us to take our one country of 49 million black Americans, one country of 49 million black Americans, and our paper dollar that has nothing behind it, fiat money. Y'all want us to take our 46 million black African Americans and build up the country where the gold at, the country where the oil at, the country where the motherfucking cobalt, the zinc, the country where the diamonds at. Y'all want us 46 million blacks to build a continent of Africa up. No, we can't do that because we can't trust y'all with our fiat money because y'all can't trust your own goddamn selves with your own diamonds, your own gold, your own oil. I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. You've shown that you ain't smart. As far as Africans are concerned, you've shown that you're not a good ally for me. Because during the civil rights movement, you didn't help Martin Luther King out. You didn't help Malcolm X out. You didn't do a goddamn thing. But more than that, you've shown that you're not the good ally for me because you're the motherland that had everything, that lost everything. You want motherfuckers that was taken from there, put in another land to finance the motherland? That sounds dumb. And anybody black that says that is a fucking idiot. Okay? You're a fucking idiot. How the fuck can 46 million black people fund an African nation where all the gold, diamonds, and resources at? Okay? How can that be done? Akon has to borrow money from Chinese. Huh? How can that be done? We don't give a fuck about Africa because right now you're watching me on a cell phone. They have metal in this cell phone. If they were not mining it in Africa, your cell phone would be about $10,000. So you're not going to give up your cell phone. So the second they say, yo, free the Congo. We mine rubber in the Congo. They have a rubber plant, a rubber tree in the Congo. They have a rubber tree in the Congo, right? I'm going to make it make sense for you, Aretha Walker. Right in the nation. That's where it makes sense at. That's where it makes sense. I had to get me one nation going. There's a rubber tree in the Congo. In America, we like tires. Are black people going to boycott rubber to save Africa? Because black people was boycotting British Knights when British Knights had apartheid in South Africa. So the thing is, we'll boycott certain, yeah, we'll boycott Gucci, but we won't boycott rubber. You'll boycott Gucci. Yeah, you'll boycott Nike. You'll boycott Nike. Yeah, you'll boycott Nike and Gucci. But will you boycott rubber? I want the Congo to be free. Big Corey, what up, fam? My nigga, that's Corey First Turner's Church all day. My nigga, my nigga. Will you boycott rubber? Everything that you have comes in on a truck, 18-wheelers. Everything you have come on 18 wheels. They cutting children's arms off in the Congo for rubber. King Leopold II killed 9 billion Africans in the Congo. There you go, blind Freakwood. See how the universe made him say it at the same time? See, when you don't know history, you got to shut the fuck up. See, Candace Parker knows what Killer Mike and T.I. don't know. See, listen to what I'm saying, Candace Owens. America has had this thing where they say, bring us your tired, bring us your poor, bring us your hungry, bring them to America. They can come to Ellis Island, bring them to America. Statue of Liberty is a light holding up. You got to know what that means. You got to know what that means. I'll get out of the nation if she agreeing. I just was looking for a nation attendant. I'll get out of there. So when the Statue of Liberty held up her light, she's saying, on the Statue of Liberty, it's an inscription. Bring us your poor, your tired, and your hungry. We accept them. Well, that's when America was trees. That's when America was trees. That's when America had no railroads. That's when America had no electricity. That's when America had no phone lines. They were saying, bring us anybody. We'll take any white European, because right now the slaves are overpopulating. And these slaves are doing well in life. So bring us anybody that's white that can join in with us and make our numbers up. They wasn't saying the black people then, but over time, since they said it, they couldn't go back on it. So regardless of how you vote or feel on immigration, the Democrats and the Republicans have sat down in a meeting 10 years ago when Clinton was in office. Clinton suggested the wall. Barack started the wall. Trump is finishing the wall. I say it again. Clinton suggested the wall. Barack actually started the wall, and Trump is trying to finish the wall. What they are sitting back and said 10 years ago, 20 years ago was this. Hey, the country getting full. We got to stop immigration. Now, I know when we say we're going to stop immigration altogether, the people going to say, that's not fair. Y'all got to bring anybody on the Statue of Liberty. But they're like, we got to stop it. We got all our railroads now. We done knocked down all the mountains and trees. We can't build no more buildings. We got all our power lines. We got everything that we think we need this labor force for. I'm preaching because I'm a common man. We got all our things we think need this labor force for. It's no different than your grandma. Your grandma down south might tell your family, my last name Clark. Let's just use Clark for example. 20 years ago, my grandma could have been doing, she said, any Clark in my family that live up north got a place down here, down south in Warrenton, North Carolina. Bring all the Clarks. We don't care if you own crack. We don't care if you own drugs. We don't care if you ain't got no education. We don't care. If you a Clark, get down here. I got some land and you can work. We gonna make this money together. If you a Clark, get down here. And for 20 years, every Clark in America can come to my grandma's plantation and work and start. Then after a while, my grandma look up, she said, I ain't got no more room in the house. I ain't got no room in the house. Now grandma got to tell some Clarks they can't come. Hey, Grandma Mary, I'm about to cry talking this talk because niggas is so dumb. I know I'm a common man who says it the right way. They're saying the right things. They're saying it the wrong way. It's not about immigration. It's about the motherfucking government is saying, we can't take no more. Vacancy full. So grandma answered her phone. Hey, this is Grandma Mary. Who this? Oh, this is John Clark Jr. I'm your great grandson. I know my family had wrote me a letter when I was in jail, and they showed me this picture that said, you said any Clark, no matter if they a drug addict in jail or whatever, they can come stay with you. And grandma said, yeah, baby, I did say that. Well, great grandma, I'm coming to stay with you. Well, baby, we ain't got no more room. What do you mean you ain't got no room? You let my Aunt Jane stay there. You let my cousin Phil stay there, and he gay. You let my cousin Paul stay there, and he half white. He ain't even full Clark. Why can't I stay? Baby, I meant to put out that we full. I know when I say we full, somebody was going to get upset and somebody was going to get hurt. But baby, I can't honor a commitment I made 100 years ago. Donald Trump is telling the world what nobody else would say. Donald Trump is the one they using, a hatred, a hate monger, a bigot, a racist. They using Donald Trump to say, stop! Go get the motherfucking power driver. The Statue of Liberty, the sign that said bring everybody, bust that motherfucker up. We can't take no more people. And everybody can't come in. But as blacks, we worried about Mexicans getting here. We worried about Asians getting here. We worried about Africans and Dominicans and Bahamians getting here when they finna say in a little while, hey niggas, we gonna have to send some of y'all motherfuckers away. We built this motherfucker. Now, if you can't understand that, we gonna just kill you. If you can't understand, 25 years ago, your great grandmother said anybody in your family can move in with her and live. And now the house then got too full. And she got to turn some people down. So now she got to go back on what she said 25 years ago. Well, the fucking United States said this shit fucking damn near 300 years ago. It's just like the Constitution. That's why you have amendments to the Constitution. Stuff is added. See, the Constitution was written 300 years ago. Some men had on wigs and they wrote with felt tip pens and they had candlelight. That's how they saw when they wrote the Constitution. If George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and these motherfuckers came back, they would say to the U.S. government, y'all ain't wrote no new shit. Y'all ain't wrote no new shit. Y'all ain't wrote no new shit. Y'all still living now off the shit. That's why the country fucked up. We still living by a piece of paper that's 300 years old when times have changed. You didn't even have no bathrooms and lights when they wrote this shit. And we still, but see, that's what white people do. We don't change it because we set it up our way. Now the white man is saying, hey, they might knock the fucking Statue of Liberty down. They might knock the motherfucker down. They might. Now, the point is, T.I. don't know that. T.I. think Donald Trump is racist and he want to kick Mexicans out and don't want to let no dark-skinned people in. T.I. thinks that Donald Trump is racist and don't want to let no dark-skinned people in. Killer Mike think that Donald Trump is racist but don't want to let no dark-skinned people in. But it's not that Donald Trump is racist and don't want to let no dark-skinned people in. Donald Trump is carrying out the plan that they discussed 20 years ago. It's time for us to knock the fucking Statue of Liberty down. It's time for us to get rid of that old mentality. America is your dream. Come over here. Bring your shit. Now let's get into some real shit. June, about 3-4 months ago, I was in Colombia. I had to give them my passport. I went to Colombia. They stamped it. They said, how long you gonna be here? 7 days. I'm sure Killer Mike knows the difference. If he does, he's just being emotional. Killer Mike probably got some Haitian descent or some shit. But at the end of the day, it ain't about how Killer Mike or Candace Owens feel. It ain't about what we feel. The government is saying we full. We full. We don't need people to pick tobacco for us anymore. We have machines picking that. We don't have, I'm sure Killer Mike knows certain things, but he's still thinking with his emotion. I'm thinking logically. We don't need McDonald's employees anymore. We need people to fix the sandwiches, but you can order here now. We're firing people at Walmart. Robotics are gonna replace shit. We're importing our food from other places. We don't need nobody to do that shit no more. So you in Mexico or Dominica and Haiti thinking you gonna come to America, get on picking shit. And we ain't got shit to pick no more. You think you in Haiti or Dominica and Africa or Mexico or Honduras and gonna get on building buildings in America. And America say, we ain't got no more room to build shit. Ain't no more land. You think you gonna get on coming to America doing something that it ain't here no more. It ain't here no more. You think you gonna come to, an African think he gonna come to America and get him a cab service when Uber and Lyft has replaced the cab service. See, it's not about speaking truth. It's about speaking truth the right way. And I don't care how emotional you feel right now. You fucking understand what I mean. Yes, I know I live in a Arab country, but I know in America they sell bootleg DVDs. I'm going to go to America, get me a computer and a DVD burner and 1,000 DVDs. And I'm going to burn my DVDs and sell them like the blacks do. There ain't no hustle no more, baby. Netflix out. Streaming services out. There ain't no hustle no more, baby. So what we need to do is when them Arabs say, I'm going to go to America and get me a convenience store, we look up and say, that ain't no hustle no more. Trump kicked y'all out. Now every Arab convenience store is taken over by a black neighborhood with the money we get from refund checks and welfare. When Asians say, we're going to America and get us a nail salon, we said, that ain't no hustle no more. They ain't letting no more you in. You done got kicked out. That ain't no hustle no more. You can't hustle us hair no more. That ain't no hustle no more. We can simply, and this is a side note, we can simply say, I don't mind my hair looking like this. And a whole nation of motherfuckers selling hair will have to leave. Oh no, black people stop wearing fake hair. Why you back in China? Black people stop wearing fake hair. Why you back in Jordan? Why you back in Iran? Why you back in Morocco? Black people started buying blunts and cigars from other black people. Get them the fuck out of here. What have they done to help us? What have they done to help us? What have they done to help us? Again, as it relates to celebrities being divorced, celebrities are supposed to be financiers and people that people see. Muhammad Ali, how do you feel about the war in Vietnam? Well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches me through Minister Malcolm X that those people have done nothing to me. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jim Brown, Bill Russell. We're having a summit of black athletes. What do y'all think? Well, we like what Dr. King and Malcolm X are saying. What if Bill Russell would have said, fuck you, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I fuck with Martin Luther King. All that Muslim shit. I don't need that shit in my life. They look unified. Now, like I said, the spirit rises. The spirit rises. I'm reiterating this point. Malcolm X was from the South, went to Detroit. He robbed, steal, went to prison, and got out. And somehow what he was saying made him more famous than the best black entertainer or athlete at the time. That means the common man, the people were listening to him. Martin Luther King was a preacher, regular guy. He's still famous because the people listen. Huey P. Newton, Eldridge Cleaver, college students, 19 years old, UC Cal Berkeley, started the Black Panthers. Because common people will listen to common people. Common people will not sit at a table and eat hot dogs and oodles and noodles across from a celebrity eating steak and lobster and the celebrity speaking for them. Common people. It cannot be a celebrity. It cannot be a celebrity. Now, for some reason, black people think money fix all issues. So anybody we say with money, we say what they should do or what they should do this with their money. They should do that with their money. No, we should allow celebrities to be who they are. Entertain us, keep us from fucking each other up, killing each other. I know my whole life, I can say what I want to about gangster rap, music, blah, 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 blah. Goody Mob, Outkast, Scarface, the music I listened to helped me in life. It gave me something to listen to. It kept me out of the streets. I was always artistic. Them boys did their job. Jay-Z did his job. He was our soundtrack for the 90s, and I love him for it. He don't have to do nothing else for us. He don't have to do nothing else for us. And the second Jay-Z becomes the voice or somebody big becomes the voice, the first thing they start doing is pulling up their past. See, Candace Owens is a common woman. I'm not saying agree with her. She's a common woman. She's famous for talking about black political issues. It's a disrespect to her to have her debate with T.I. and Killer Mike. It is disrespect for Candace Parker to have to sit on the stage with them brothers. That's like Neil deGrasse Tyson sitting here talking about physics with me. That's disrespect to that man. Nigga, dude, what's your field? Science? No, I'm an English teacher. What kind of degrees? Oh, I just got a master's degree. Nigga, I got 2-3 doctors in nuclear physics and numbers. Get this fucking nigga out of here. If you don't get this fucking nigga out of here. See, the common people will get behind somebody that speaks regular. Imagine Martin Luther King. I use Martin Luther King a lot because I feel like he did the most. That's my nigga. Imagine Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King told black men, listen, we want to march with the women and children because we don't think the cops gonna fuck the women and children up. Black men say, are you out your fucking mind? Nigga, you think I'm gonna send my wife and my daughter and my son out there to march with you? Them crackers out there, the KKK, we ain't doing that shit. Martin Luther King had enough sense to make it make sense to him. Not only did those brothers allow Martin Luther King to march arm in arm with his wife and children, those brothers said, well, look, nigga, I'm struggling. I barely can make it. But guess what? I'm going to send my wife down there. She going to bring some chicken for you to eat. I'm going to have my son bringing ice, and I'm going to have my daughter out there. And guess what? Here go a little something for you, too. Common man can only convince people to do that. A common man who's out there, the common man is the only one that can convince people to stand on the line for dogs. The common man is the only person that can get people to do that. See, people can aspire to be the common man. People understand the common man. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine Martin Luther King said, look, we're going to march, and we're going to march with the women and children, and then fucking entertainer Ray Charles would have said, hold up, Martin Luther King, fuck that shit. Imagine Lou Rawls arguing with motherfucking Bill Cosby over how blacks should spend college money. Hey, I'm Lou Rawls, and me and Bill Cosby is finna have a debate. I think you should spend college money this way. Bill said, I think you should do it this way. Imagine that shit. We can't even talk to each other about the subject we agree on without getting loud, going in and acting a goddamn fool. It's a spectacle. Everybody on the panel agrees that America has fucked black people over. Everybody on the panel agrees that America has done us wrong. We all agree arguing. We all agree arguing. We all agree arguing. Where's the class? Where's the class? See, sometime I know when to shut my motherfucking mouth up. I don't know nothing about no finances. I'm a broke ass nigga. I got a little property left to me. Me and my man George got a property together, and that's assets. But it'll take me months to get that shit sold. I don't know nothing about no money. I might have a few $1,000s saved up, but I don't know nothing about no money. So when they start talking about, Javon, how we fix the money problem? I'll be like, man, y'all need to talk to a nigga with some money. Talk to Chris Carnegie. He got a 800 credit score. He owned his own trucking business. Talk to him. Talk to my man Michael Jerome Carter. Talk to Dennis Sperling. He got businesses across the world. Now, but I'm smart enough. Talk to James Hop. He doing that Forex shit. But I am a common man who can tell them this who you need to listen to. See, people trust. You guys are watching me now, and watch this. It ain't but 176 people on here. 176 people. That's peon. But you know why you know me? For talking black revolutionary, black advancement talk. You don't know me as a sports commentator. I'm funny, but you don't know me as a comedian. You don't know me as a motherfucking rap lyrics analyst. You don't know me as a podcast guy. You don't know me as nothing but Javon Clark, the angry motherfucker that gets on Facebook and tell black people what the fucking deal is. You don't know me for nothing else. Now watch this. If I get famous, known nationwide by all blacks and whites, that means what I have been saying is common man truth and it resonates. Do you understand? I'll give you another example. As much as I hate to say this, the two black women, Diamond and Suge, are known for black politics. Those two black women, I'm Diamond, I'm Pearl, we like Donald Trump. They known for their knowledge of politics. They are not known for singing, dancing. They are not known for talking. They are not known for none of that shit. They are not known for motherfucking shooting basketball. Candace Owens, you know her because she has been talking, dealing with politics for years. That's her thing. You know T.I. as the goddamn rubber band man. You know Killer Mike as the guy that was on Purple Label with Big Boy and them. The fat guy who, you know, was their homie. That's how you know Killer Mike. So, although Killer Mike speaks a lot of truth, he speaks a lot of truth. Killer Mike say the shit better than anybody I ever heard to say it. Killer Mike says shit better than anyone I ever heard say it in my lifetime. I'm saying it again so you understand. Listen to me what I'm saying. Killer Mike speaks on the issues of the black race better than anyone I ever seen in my lifetime say it. But he is a celebrity and he cannot be the voice. That's what I'm trying to say. Understand, I'm not biased. I love Killer Mike. I think he is saying this shit the best way it can be said. But he can't be the voice because he's not a common man anymore. See, Killer Mike, on this summit on Revolt Network that Diddy did, it says sponsored by AT&T. AT&T didn't sponsor that because they love blacks or they want blacks to be more political. AT&T sponsored that because they want blacks to get AT&T phone service. AT&T lobbies Donald Trump. So AT&T making money in advertisement on that and take that money and in turn support Donald Trump with it. So Diddy can't say what he needs to say because Diddy got deals. Diddy got Ciroc. Diddy got Sean John. Diddy got Bad Boy. Diddy got a lot of stuff that ties his hand. That's why people like Malcolm X took it to the death. He didn't have nothing tying his hand. Martin Luther King didn't have nothing tying his hand. He took it to the death. Bob Marley didn't have nothing tying his hand. Certain people got stuff tying their hands. Certain things, people, it's just how it is. When I was working for Durham Public Schools, I couldn't talk this shit I talk. When I was working for Durham Public Schools, I had teachers that didn't like something I said, trying to scare me. Hey, I heard you say crackers on Facebook the other day. Don't let the principal hear you talking about crackers. You'll get fired. Motherfucker, fuck Durham Public Schools in this job. I pick up beer cans to make it. I grew up working in tobacco, nigga. I take care of my motherfucking family any way I can, the legal way. And I ain't gonna come on here and beg you motherfuckers for no money. I offer you a product. If you wanna buy it, you buy it. If you don't, you fucking don't. Ain't nobody gonna shut me the fuck up, but Facebook stops me from speaking. And when they stop me, I keep speaking it where I'm at. Use they shit. Use they welfare. Use they income tax. Use that shit to our advantage. We don't understand. We don't understand. We don't understand. You've already been compromised. You made your money talking about the things that help glorify and create the problem. Bad boy, come out and play. Sean Combs is one of the, how can I say this? Founders of black materialism. Before Sean Combs and Bad Boy and Little Kim and Biggie, black materialism was right here. Sean Combs ushered in an era where black materialism went here. Sean Combs made names that we hadn't heard of, household names. Donna Karen, Moschino, fucking shit, Vinny Vincenti, and they're doing it now. Ferragamo, you gotta get that Lucadell, blah, 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 They made black people want things that we couldn't pronounce. So Sean Combs has made a fortune, and I don't knock Diddy, because I love all that music. But he has made a fortune spitting the shit that has led to our demise. And black people say the record labels told him to say that. No, they didn't. The record labels will sell anything that sells. Sony has gospel artists. I love Jesus. Sony Records. Gospel music. Sony Records. Da da da, love the devil, 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 devil. Marilyn Manson. Sony Records. Yo, nigga, I kill a bitch, still a Sony Records. Thought music. Yo, you don't know nothing, give me some money, I get the bag. Sony Records. Sony Records will sell anything that black people will buy. Black people act as if we could be brainwashed in a certain way. Not brainwashed, but candied. Yo, 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 yo. Black people say this is where we don't need entertainers, because entertainers that have fell off, they still want to entertain. Now, the revolt was very entertaining, was it not? Was not the revolt entertaining? The revolt, it was very entertaining because it had entertainers up there. You understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to be entertaining. They did it with entertainers. The problem with entertainers don't be they be students of entertainment their whole life. Check this out. You got somebody like Professor Griff. I'll give you a perfect example. Professor Griff. Professor Griff, you was a fucking backup security guard dancer. Now, I'm not calling out Professor Griff. I'm speaking. I'm not trying to make nobody think I hate Professor Griff. Professor Griff was a fucking backup. Professor Griff, the SW1s with fucking Public Enemy, Chuck D, and Flavor Flav, he had a military background. So Professor Griff, all that shit they used to do, the SW1s, that's Professor Griff. Nigga, you was a fucking army background dancer for Public Enemy. Professor Griff put out that Jews sat down and decided to create gangster rap. That's what happened when an entertainer says some shit. And we listen to it. But Professor Griff is a washed up entertainer. Still making YouTube videos confusing a whole generation. Do you know why gangster rap came out because you had rappers in New York rapping. New York was the biggest venue. Use your head. You gotta sell records where there's a lot of people. New York. Music went from New York to LA. LA said, well, let's rap our shit. And they had gang violence over there. Music went from New York to LA to the next big black city, Miami. Right? Then it went to the next big black city, Houston. Then it went to the next big black city, Atlanta. After Atlanta, it went to the next biggest black city, New Orleans. After New Orleans, it went to the next big black city. Now it's coming to North Carolina. Y'all think this is about lyrics? This is about market. New York at the time had 7 million black people in 5 boroughs. Where would I take a rap album to? What's wrong with us? We listen at celebrities. We listen at celebrities too much. We listen at celebrities too much. And that's our problem. LA was just telling the truth. And it's sold. Kanye West said, Jesus walks. And it's sold. It's sold. Now with the internet, like my man said, you can come out and make a song about beating your meat. I beat my meat, I beat my meat, I beat my meat. Enough people in your city watch it. For long, you got 1 million views. Then it start getting hot in others. Now that you got 10 million views, a record label or somebody say, who the fuck is this guy with this Beat My Meat song? Y'all see we had a girl that got 30 million views saying, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Moo, moo, moo. Bitch, I'm a cow. She's famous now. They'll sell bitch, I'm a cow. They ain't, and in the very same way, white people could have said, we want to put black crack in the black community. And black people could have said, nah, we don't want that shit. That shit make money, but I seen what that shit make. That shit fucking niggas. We don't want that shit. The government didn't make it to where black mothers sat back and didn't call the police on nobody's sons. Girl, the community going down. It's the crack. Your son selling it? Yeah, my son's selling it. Wonder why we don't call the police on each other's sons. Money too good, child. Y'all just really think that the government, it's just sad. It's sad, family. I'm gonna get out of here. No advertisements, no nothing. Y'all be good. I'm gonna leave this video up, man.